Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to be playing Rhaegar, Shaman of the Earthen Ring. I really like Rhaegar. He was probably my favorite healer before he got reworked. And I remember I'd play him a lot to carry in Storm League whenever I was grinding out Storm League games. Um, but he got reworked and his totem got rebuilt. So now there's actually a pretty fun build that I was able to replicate. I used to play the W build before he got reworked. So now it's like my own W build, which is, it's still fun. Not quite what it was before, but still really fun. So we'll jump into a game and hopefully be able to reminisce about the good old Rhaegar. Alright, and we find ourselves on the Sky Temple today. So this build that I have planned out can actually be very easily switched. So for those of you who don't know Rhaegar's kit, or his playstyle really is do not be deceived. He says healer, he's a melee assassin. you cannot convince me he's not a melee assassin. His kit is a really not that great of a heal. A lightning shield, which actually doesn't shield your ally at all, it deals damage, and then a slow. Now we pick up Colossal Totem at level 1. There's going to be two talents that have to be picked. There'll be Colossal Totem at level 1, and Grounded Totem at level 7. Everything in between can either be a healing focused build, which I might have to go this game. I'd like not to. Or it could be a lightning shield focused build, which is more up my alley. I'll ping that the team's in danger. I'd prefer them not fight. I want to stop this Azmodan from getting any stacks by placing down our damage. Just trying to let him know that we're here. We're not going to be able to kill the Azmodan, not at this level. Actually, depending on his talents, it might not be at any level. But we do have to keep up soaking with him, as that is one of Rhaegar's strengths, is my boy can soak. Rhaegar soaks incredibly well for a healer. I'm sorry, buddy, but since no one else was soaking, I had to. So our level 1 talent, Grounded Totem, it just lets you... Whew. Hope I can get out of here. Haha, sucker. Fantastic. But it lets you reactivate your totem and replace it. So your totem does a, mess slow, which you can see right here. We can then though reactivate it. Oh, that was so close. With our level 1 talent to move it, which just kind of helps us kite around the map a little more. Okay, then someone bot, please. I think that's a fair thing. You want to send me mid? Send someone bot. All right, yeah, I decided for the team that we're going for a for a more damage build. We're gonna see if we can steal this camp off of the Azmodan. It doesn't look like he's quite on it yet, and I'll ping that I'm on my way in here. We can use our totem to tank a couple shots from the tower, but that's gonna be it. Poor team is raging pretty hard thus far already, but that's a quick match for you. We're gonna have to soak and try really hard to get this win. But Rhaegar, if you want to pick up Rhaegar, I would recommend you do it with a team who is good at diving. So like Diablos, Imperiuses are all good picks to pick up with him. Stitches is always good, because essentially what Rhaegar's W does is it will empower an ally to do an AoE damage around them. I'm gonna go to Sippy Cup for mana because we are lacking in that department. And then hopefully the friendly team can come in and help fight for this. Send out a slow on the enemy's healer, and With the help of the friendly team, we should be able to pick up a kill and get myself out as well. But we need to be fighting on the objective too. We'll go ahead and use my trait, which is called Purge, on this enemy. Oh no, I didn't expect. I thought we killed the Nova. I guess we didn't. Hopefully, friendly team will be able to clean up the enemies though, with how low that they are. But I guess friendly team's kind of low as well. The entire top lane did get destroyed, so I believe we lost. Yeah, we lost both objectives pretty hard. All right, so we picked up Electric Charge, which allows our lightning shield to heal the target that it's on now, as well as give the target movement speed. And ooh, careful team. We'll go ahead and fight these guys in the minion wave, just because we get a lot of mana back from fighting in minion waves, because that is a baseline of thing built into Rhaegar's ability, his W. Stay away from him. Is that it will give you back mana every time that it deals damage to a target. We'll use our trait on the enemy healer and place down our totem to tank a few tower shots for the friendly team. Looks like Artanis did get their camp with his amateur opponent talent at level 1, so we're gonna have to go ahead in and defend against that. But yeah, so Rhaegar's kit, he has the lightning shield, which deals AoE damage to any ally you activate it upon. The totem that slows, and so thanks to our level 1 talent, it can also be reactivated to slow in another different area. We'll give our ally here the lightning shield, and he hits a nice stun on this enemy healer, whom, if they're not careful, well, actually, if we're not careful, we might get taken down. I'm going to use my wolf form to try and run from these enemies in a big heal, but I think I do die either way. Oh, he tanked some shots, which made me weird move. I was trying to get behind this wall so I'd not get hit by the enemy. What is it called? Triple tap. I would recommend, if you're new to Rhaegar, always go Ancestral Healing. There are situations where you can go for Bloodlust, and this team isn't the worst for it. But Ancestral Healing overall will help you have an easier game. We'll pick around our way mid, I guess. Defend this. Looks like enemy team did back out though, so we'll head down this way, where Tracer is in big trouble if she's not too careful. As is our ally here though, so we're gonna have to come in, give him all the goods. We'll go ahead and give him my Ancestral as well. And whew, tough game. Without our Imperius here, it's kind of hard because I'm the solo frontline then. Which, as I mentioned before, Rhaegar is a melee assassin, so he really needs support from his team. He can also he pumps out healing abilities, but it's nothing like it should be for the healer. Unless you go healing build, of course, then things can change. I'm pretty scared for our Imperius, so we'll ping that he's in danger, and I actually want to go in on these guys. I think with my allies coming, we should be able to get something done, but unfortunately for Tracer, she got ulted by the enemies and is taking a lot of damage, and now here's the enemy team's Nova coming out, and I'm sure she'll be flanking for me here in a minute. Hopefully everyone can get out alive. It does look like he's able to too, so I'm gonna go ahead and back quickly. Don't. Oh, their healer. Is he talking about me or them? Because I was 1 HP. Enemy team did, however, take boss in this jumbling mess. You see that insane dodge with the boss stun? Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage on me if I got hit by that. Thankfully, I did not, though. And the enemy's healer is rather low, but I don't think we'll be able to engage upon them. However, with an Imperius flank coming in, he might be able to get something done, so I'm going to give him the lightning shield because I am rather low. all things considered. There's a quick double kill, and I'm gonna chase down this enemy. Ooh, don't really want to tank that. Objective is up, and that was a really nice push for the friendly team, but all the other lanes are getting massacred as we speak, so we defended them, but that's all we were able to do. This is a E-build Asmodean, so we will never be able to completely destroy him in a 1v1. However, with our ult now, we might be able to, but it's not always worth it to dump an ult out to win a 1v1, especially with Ancestral Healing being on a 100-second cooldown. That's a long cooldown. We will ping that we are on our way here, and hopefully, I might try to bait them for a moment, make them think that they're safe. I'll give my ally here the ult. I think I wasted, or I misplayed my ult there. Didn't waste it, but misplayed it. I should have let him tank at least one more shot from triple tap, but I just wanted to make sure he stayed healthy. Whole enemy team is up now though, so gonna go ahead and grant him unstoppable just because I didn't know where the enemies were and what they could have been doing. And at least we got bottom taken down and middle damaged. Now the next talent tier, level 16, we're gonna pick up Rising Lightning. Oh no, it was this talent? Okay, Earth Shield. This allows us to, whoever we cast our W on, it'll now grant us mana. Not mana. It'll grant them a shield. It already granted them mana. This girl is in a very tight spot. Oh no, she has to run. Run. Up. Saving Private Hammer. Is this the real one? No, this is. Yeah, she's... Aw, poor girl. Oh well, she was in a very bad spot, so... we need to be top to defend that, so hopefully team just backs out. But, so for a healer, Rhaegar has incredible 1v1ing capabilities. He can actually solo lane. He has really good wave clear. Really able to pump out some damage. But the downside is his team composition needs to be all for it. Some healers, like a Malfurion, you're going to be able to heal no matter what the team comp. But Rhaegar, at least with this build, my healing is coming from my lightning shield, from my level 4 and then soon to be 16 talent. That's how we're going to be messing these guys up. Now, I'm fine continuing to fight here, especially with my level 7 talent. I don't think I ever fully explained what it does. We'll grant my friend a shield here, and hopefully I don't get completely wiped out. We forced Nova to waste her triple tap as well, and I'll ping him on my way. If I can catch up to the Asmodean in time, he'd be dead, but it doesn't look like I have enough movement speed to do that, so we're just going to have to clear middle, and maybe get some objective push as well, because 2 objectives are up right now. So Rising Storm, it'll increase the damage my W deals. My W deals every time my W deals damage, up to a maximum of 15 times it gets increased. Wow, friendly team just absolutely massacred these guys. You can see here I'm kind of able to keep up with these enemies. However, gonna have to drop all my things to keep myself alive. But with the slows on that, whew. Oh, we'll grant him the shield instead of myself. Oh no, did she get away? No, she got greedy. Now all I need to be worried about is an Asmodunk. Other than that, I'm fine. Gonna make sure he's not taking this camp, because he could be. Doesn't look like he is though. Boss has been called, which isn't a terrible play, but I definitely cannot do it alone, so we're gonna need some allies to help me out there. You can use your totem to scout things, such as these bushes. use our lightning shield's shielding part, which we got from level 13, to help me not take as much damage from the boss. And we'll grant our ally the heal instead of myself. I'm gonna back just to make sure that I have enough health to continue to fight, and then we'll head this way. So my Q, fun heal. This slows. Level 1 allows me to reactivate it, as well as increases the duration and the health of my totem. Level 4 grants movement speed, grants healing. We're gonna take a camp. Level 7, this is the biggest talent for the totem. What it does is it allows you to enemies that are caught in your totem's range, they will have reduced attack speed and spell power, which means as long as they're within your totem's range, they're significantly weaker. We'll ping, we're on our way here, and I think we'll be able to pick up at least... Ooh, not with Sergeant Hammer dying that quickly. Well, then I guess we'll go take a camp. Another one. There's no way I'm fighting for this. I think our core health should be fine. It'll take a few shots here, a few shots here. You can see my damage is decent. You know, it's not incredible, but it's good brawling damage. So our level 10 is... Girly, you're dead. I'm not fighting a fight with 4 people down. Or 1 person down, making it a 4v5. Hopefully, this man doesn't die either. He does have his dingo up, so he can always use that to save himself. And we'll go ahead and just ensure he walks out. Thankfully, he didn't have to waste any abilities, which is good. Give him 1 more heal and help our Tracer now. Our core health is indeed fine. It got hurt, but as long as no one rushes it, it'll be fine. I messed up my crit damage there. But a double kill this late in the game, that might allow us to end the game. We need to be pushing really hard, though. I'll check, make sure enemies aren't on that. They aren't. Place that down just to grant us some vision to try and see where the enemies might be at. It does look like the allies want to take the camp now. And if we can pick up a kill on this enemy healer, use my purge ability. Oh, nicely done. And once again, that's a really good pickup for us, where we might be able to end off that. It'll be very close. And unfortunately, without our Imperius here, it's going to be a little bit harder. But a couple slows coming out on the Rhaegar. Or no. Keep him alive! Big ultimate by me, which with my level 20 talent will help keep him alive even longer. We might be able to end off of this now. See, I was just a little bit patient. Oh. Oh boy. A little bit patient by not just fighting in the bottom lane over the objective. And everything's alright now. We'll grant her a shield, but she will be taken down. And is that a triple tap? It is. The fast reload. We'll grant my friendly ally here the shield instead of myself, because I think he'll be able to heal off of it a little bit. And we need to be running fast now. Oh no, a good swap by the enemy team. And I don't have my ult up, so we're just going to have to go in here and fight. Oh. Oh my goodness, it's all going so good. Nice, and that's game. Oh, what a close game. See, my healing numbers really picked up there. At the end, of course. We weren't able to do that much healing the whole game, but at the end it picked up. Thanks to our level 20 talent and our level 16 talent, which is healing allies just by them dealing damage with our W. And then our level 20 obviously makes my ult happen twice. And we need to be slightly careful because we've got a couple catapults on our core. There we go. Well, that was Rhaegar. Able to soak, able to siege, be very influential in fights with a high damage number, um, and able to heal as well. Um, he is quite gankable overall, but his totem is such a good utility source now. Um, and you can use it. I made that Artanis and Jim Raynor very, very ineffective with the very strong level 7 talent with the attack speed slow. Um, and then comboed with our level 1 talent, it's also making it very durable, so it's hard for them to get rid of the totem. And then the rest are all of your high quality lightning shield talents. So I'll go ahead over the talents one more time. So we went for Colossal Totem at level 1, Electric Charge at level 4, Grounded Totem at 7, Ancestral Healing at 10, uh, Earth Shield at 13, Rising Storm at 16, and Farseer's Blessing at level 20. Um, and if you look at these talent tiers, there is the Stormcaller at level 1 for a lightning build, but this talent really is not that good. The increased radius is nice, but if they're just giga slowed from your totems, then it works out even better. And then these two, Blood and Thunder is decent. Purification's actually really good. But Grounded Totem is super, super strong. So level 7 is a big power spike for you. Um, and then I really like Earth Shield because of that extra little max health shield. You put that on a Stitches, and that's like so much HP for them to be blocking. Um, I also see people go for Earth Grasp instead of Rising Storm, but with this build, it's so much better to go for Rising Storm. And then Elemental Conduit, you could go that if you didn't need the extra healing, but I felt like I needed the extra healing that game. But yeah, that was the puppy. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.